Test one, two. Test one, two. All right, here we go. Let's grab all of our friends. Bingo. Good. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Great to see you today. We have another beautiful day in OFA, and I'm excited to get right into it. I have a crazy day. I have to stop at 12, and I want to make sure we have the most time to help you guys get you over hurdles. So, if anybody has a question, please just raise your hand. I see Mark. I see Doug. Love to see that. Let's get right into it, gang. Mark, how can I help today?
Good morning, Dante.
Good morning.
Hey, I've made a couple of additional steps in that funnel we've been talking about,
Cool.
and I guess I'm still not clear on how that fork in the road is handled, right? And the yes and no.
Uh-huh.
And then I also added, and I'd love your thoughts on this. If they decide not to take even my self-liquidating offer, I drove them to another page where maybe they can enroll in my school program for 6 months for free.
Hmm.
Thoughts?
I love that.
Okay.
I absolutely love that.
Cool, cool, cool. So I guess where I'm struggling a little bit is kind of how the checkout stuff works. I
Hmm.
did test the checkout on that new page where I introduced the free 6 month membership,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes to the confirmation page, but I'm still just not quite understanding how it works mechanically. I mean, I understand the methodology behind everything. I get that, right? But it's really, how do I get it to do this mechanically speaking?
Cool.
Right.
Let's take a look. Can you share your screen?
Of course. All right, all right.
All right.
All right, so there's the new page, the decline page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so here's this. So I guess at this page, I'm assuming this is in the right location, right? Or actually, it's the upsell, right? That maybe this isn't in the correct order, but this is the upsell page. So if they say yes, I get it. They get to the confirmation page. I haven't even started on the confirmation page yet. But anyway, if they say no on the upsell page, how do they say no? How do I know if they say no?
Well, uh, so the no button on your OTO, it has an action tag on it. It's hashtag no dash link. So when they click no on the OTO, they're literally clicking no as far as the system
Then I think
understands
that's
it.
where I'm confused because I don't think I have a no button.
Okay, let's take a look. Can you preview the page?
Sure thing. Let me get this Zoom stuff out of here. A preview. Okay, so here it is.
Oh, right, but we just went into a preview without a purchase, so we need to go
Oh, gotcha.
test on
So I
the
need to
order
go
form.
back one, I guess. Go to the thank you.
Yes.
All right.
All right, great. Let's just go make a test purchase.
All right. So give me
You
access.
do not need a no thanks button here. This is your order form. They they have not yet filled out their credit card information, so you do not need a no thanks button. Just a yes
Okay.
or they leave.
Okay. So I can just take that, just delete it altogether.
Absolutely. Great. Okay, let's go back to your preview. Yep, reload the page. That's fine. Great, great, great. Uh, yep. And let's just make a new contact. So before the at sign, put a plus test one. Nice. Great. Okay, so there's our product. Fantastic. Yep. Fine. Great. We're going to use a card. Uh-huh. Any future date? Yes, sir. Lovely.
All
Submit.
right, submit.
First, I want to say congratulations.
All right.
Now we can just scroll down and let's see. We go rush my order. Where is my... Put your mouse just below that rush my order.
Nothing there.
Oh, and there's nothing clickable. Okay, back to your account. Let's go to your OTO page on the left. Nice. Oh, I don't think you saved. Nice.
The button. Yeah,
Yep.
the button delete. Yeah. All right, now we're good.
Okay, click your checkout element. Yes. We're going to go to buttons, I believe. Buttons? Yep. Okay. Hit your downsell link text. Turn that on.
Down. So, oh, okay. Link text. Got it.
There it is.
Ah, okay.
No, I don't want this. And hit that drop down really quick, the below. You could actually make this go to.
Dante, I was gonna say he needs to change his preview to the OTO because right now he's editing like his two-step. So
No, his two-step, it's his naming convention throwing you off. This says thank you. That's actually a order form. So we're getting credit card information here.
right, I get that, but I'm saying right now the page he's on, it's showing his two-step. So any changes because it's like his button says next, he needs to change it in the top right. So he's actually editing what his OTO one-click offer looks like.
Oh, well, no, that's just the preview of what it will look like. That's only for our checkout preview.
Got it.
Right. Good catch there, though, Doug. On OTO pages, your checkout element is automatically going to turn itself into the OTO, where you'll have rush my order. Now
Okay.
you have no, I don't want this. So I want to change my don't want this. Hit that redirect drop down on the right. Make it go to. Now, instead of a custom URL, hit that drop down. Let's make it a custom action link. Yes, sir. Right down here, hashtag no dash link. Hashtag.
Oh,
No, beginning. Hashtag no dash link. No spaces. Yep. All undercase.
no. Oh, say that again.
All undercase. You have a
Oh,
capital. A.
lowercase. Got it. Got it.
Yep. And a dash in between no and link. No dash link.
Got it. Got it.
Lovely. There we go.
Okay. Did something, didn't it?
I don't know what that did. Go up, 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 up.
Oh.
There it is. It just moved me down. There we go. Great. No link. So now, if somebody clicks this, I don't want it. They're literally saying no. Go ahead and save that.
Okay.
So that would send them to the next step in the funnel and not make the purchase of this product. But I think from here, you want that condition to kick in, yes?
Yes.
So let's exit the editor. I think our condition is just in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Or actually, you can just go to your funnel. Sorry, you have this now. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Scroll me down. So your condition needs to go after that OTO step.
Okay. So,
should
it
be able
needs
to-
to.
Yes, it needs to go there. So you should
So
be
should
able
I
to-
move this up then? Because this is the downsell from the thank you page.
Right. So that's if they click. Right. Okay. I understand why you had that no button on your thank you page. You wanted to have a button so if they click no, you would be
Yeah.
able to redirect them somewhere else.
Okay.
So what you should do is you should put SLO decline way down. That's basically going to be like a standalone page.
Okay.
Yep. So let's
So-
drag that way down. After confirmation should be fine. After upsell is fine too. Either way, you want to touch that little box to your right. There's going to be. We were
Oh,
close.
I
Let's
just
try.
moved the upsell. Shoot.
No, you didn't. That was already down there. Nope, you didn't.
Oh, was
Go
it?
back up. You want to see something really cool?
Yeah.
Bottom left here, there's a minus. Zoom that out a little bit. That'll help you tremendously.
Okay.
Another time. There you go. So your SLO decline, that's the standalone page. Grab that page, move it down after your confirmation, and just put it in that little box. Yes, great. Just scroll up and down really quick. It'll reformat.
Okay.
Nice. So now, order form. They purchase, they'll be taken to our OTO. If they do not purchase on the OTO, they will now meet that condition of did not take the upsell. So everybody who does purchase, this goes down the yes track. Everybody who does not will go here.
Okay.
Does that make more sense now?
Sure. Can we test that?
Of course, yeah. Let's
So just
go. Yep, go ahead and preview. You can just let the automatic information on your order form go through. That'll be fine. Fine. Totally fine. Yeah.
So rush my order, but is there supposed to be a no here?
No, not here. Not on your order form. You had
Got
your
it.
no button on the page
Because
itself.
that goes to the next page. Got it. I'm
Yes.
forgetting how some of this is laid out with the pop-up and all of that. Okay, I see.
You had your button right the first time on the page itself. That was perfect.
Gotcha.
First, I want to say congratulations.
All right.
So
Great.
there it is. Oh, so
No,
this is the
I
no.
don't want this. And this is that next OTO page, yes?
No. Well, is it? I
don't
thought
know.
this
Let's
would
go
be
back
the
to-
check.
Let's go back to your account and see.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to go to the next checkout, right?
The downsell step.
Right.
So let's preview that downsell step really quick.
Oh, so I have to build out the downsell step.
Correct, absolutely.
All right, so it is going in the right, it's going to the right pages now then.
Well, let me make sure. Go back to your preview, please. I think it's that tab, John Doe, Consecutar. Sorry, it's probably this page, one to the left.
Yeah.
John Doe, Consecutar. Yep, perfect, Mark.
Okay,
so if
good,
they
good,
say
good.
no on that OTO, it's going to take them right here to your downsell.
Got it. Got it.
Nice.
All right. So all is right in the world then.
That's exactly right.
All right, cool. Thanks, Dante. I appreciate it.
You got it, Mark. Any other questions today?
No, I don't think so. Now I just got to do a little more legwork on the pages. So it's I guess you click that and it's like you forget that you haven't even started building that page out, and it's like this can't be right. So anyway.
But this is such a great example, Mark, on why we always say just start with an order form. Just
Yeah.
start with a product and slide your upsells in as you build them, as you get going. Because like my thing, I know I harp on this all the time, but I would hate it if like, oh man, we're not launching for another week, for another 2 weeks. We're not getting data. We're not making positive moves forward because we don't have upsells ready.
Right.
Cool.
Well, that's one of the things that I think I've learned here in since joining this whole program is the need to develop different types of product offerings to build into the funnels. I mean, basically I had Zip to start, maybe my online course and the module 1, but beyond that I had nothing. And now I'm building out a bit of a portfolio of things that's making it a little bit easier to start making more extravagant and detailed offers. So anyway,
100%.
love it. Thanks a million, man.
Awesome. You got it, Mark. Great work.
Thanks.
All right, gang, we got time. If anybody joined in late, I have to leave at 12 today. I have a really hard cutoff again. It's just an amazing week here. Things are moving, things are happening, but I do have a really hard cutoff, so I want to make sure I can get you guys as much help as possible. Nice. I see Doug has a hand up. If anybody else has any questions whatsoever, please feel free to raise your hand. We'll get you rocking and rolling. Doug, you're next, my friend. Great to see you. How can I help today?
Hey, brother, how are you?
Living the dream. How are you?
For some reason, every time I go off mute and say, "Hey, what about this?" Like, puts my hand down. It's like Doug doesn't matter anymore. So I always
Oh
have to
yeah,
like,
that's crazy. I
I don't
think it's
know.
I think it's a Zoom thing. I actually looked into it yesterday, and it's like I can't figure it out. Crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It might be a setting on each person's thing where it's like the second you start talking, it automatically lowers your hand, and you're like, "Well, I was talking. I wasn't asking questions yet."
Right.
So, yay. Okay, so I had well, basically, I just want you to look at the updates I made on the funnel. It's been a crazy week for me. I love it though. This thing is taking a life of its own, and I'm excited about where it's going. And I'm like, okay, all right. So, I want to look at the changes we made last week,
Cool.
as far as the copy and then the buttons. I've been having an argument with Dante AI about what my CTA buttons, because you had talked about making all the CTAs the same. And I literally keep going back and forth with it. And I want to see what you thought about what it came up with. It's like, Doug, this is what Russell would do. And I'm like, well, Mr. Robot, let's see. So anyway, so I want to share my screen with you
Cool.
and go with that. And then all right. So biggest thing I changed, obviously, you said make this all white. So obviously this is all white. So
Great. So
got
good.
rid of the blue. I made this top banner a little bit bigger,
Yep.
and everything else. Still working on the video, so that'll be what it is. This
It-
is what Dante and I came up with. It said launch a real meta ad in 10 minutes for $11. And I basically went in, rewatched the video, and I typed exactly what you said. I said, your real human counterpart, Dante, said, do this. And it's like, Doug, I like this. So not sure if I still like that for a CTA, but I put it there because it's like, Doug, it went through like 15 different options. Like, this is my top choice. This is what I would do. And I'm like, it's simplistic. It makes sense. And I'm like, okay. So I'm still not sure if I like the CTA. I did go ahead and add it, but that's what I did as far as that goes. So I definitely want your thoughts on that. Other than that, obviously, this is all still the same as we talked about. I went down and I changed. Again, I just brought this all the way down. I got rid of all the things 10 minutes watch, 20 minutes copy, 30 minutes done. Got rid of the friction about what happens in 1 day, 24 hours, 7 to 10 days. Just got rid of all of that. So just that way they're not doing that. And then I changed my steps. So number one, watch and learn, like you said. Number two, set it up right. Number three, scale what works. And even got rid of the look at it in 3 to 7 days. Like anything that has anything to do outside of an hour is not there anymore.
Nice.
And so just to kind of get rid of that simplicity,
Great.
I left this one where it says show me how to get started. I like that one, but again, it kind of depends. I did this right here where it say, again, instead of a cup of coffee, that's less than $1 a minute. I put that in there, obviously, like we talked about, just to kind of say, hey, this is super easy. And then obviously I have my stack like I did. Still working on my testimonials. And then this is where I added the paragraph we talked about. Every day you wait is another day your competition are running ads and getting your customers. Stop living in indecision prison. Your business can't afford another month of I'll figure it out later.
So
Your
good.
yeah, your
Oh.
competition is already in your feeds. They're getting the clicks, the sales, emails. They're growing. You're still thinking. This isn't about perfect. It's about getting in the game. $11, 11 minutes. Your ad is live today. Stop preparing, start running. Click the button. So literally just telling them what to do versus just having that small. But I like it. I think it's good. So I'm happy with what I have. Again, I got to finish my testimonials. It's just a matter of what we think about the CPAs, if there's something I could do that's better, and well, anything else you might see. Because obviously, everything you said, I just changed. I just implemented everything you said,
I'm
as far as
super
all that.
happy with this, Doug. I'm
Yeah,
very happy with this. It looks
I am too.
awesome. The copy is
So
great. I'm
yeah,
not you're not adding roadblocks, you're not unselling people. This is fantastic. So,
yeah,
your call to action I get back to the same thing I think we talked about last time. Is
right.
this showing people how to launch a meta ad or is this showing them how to optimize?
So this is showing them it's the point of my $11 is how to launch. It
Okay.
is, hang on, where is it at? Where I talk, and this is where I talk about it. It works if you've already hit a boost button and you boosted a post, if you've opened Ad Manager and got overwhelmed, or if you haven't even started yet. You know you need ads, but you have no idea where to begin. So my $11 product is literally just 1, 2, 3 ad is live. That's literally what it is. And then my upsells get into more of the optimization. Okay, now that you have an ad running, let's dive deep in, for those that want to, let's dive deep into, well, what kind of campaign should I do? What kind of ad should I do? And then we get into targeting for the full, what kind of targeting should I do? So the whole basis of this is for the person that has no idea, or the person that has clicked, we've all boosted a post, thrown $15 at it and gone, I've got no sales. Ads don't work. And they're like, I don't give that. So I really thought hard and long about what you were talking about how being cluttered. And I'm like, while I get that, I think the people that maybe have a little bit of background, kind of like those of us in OFA that have kind of tinkered with it and they feel cluttered and they're like, why do I have all this different going on? I think they're going to like it too. But going on my wife's in my ear, just something simple for people that don't know what to do. A simple document, what's a video, they can get their first ad going, and then they can decide. They're like, oh, they feel that accomplishment, like you said, you were talking to Bob yesterday. Once it's done, get an ad running versus going to a Tony Robbins thing. You actually get that thing going. So for me, it's like I've got an ad running. Cool, I'm actually doing the thing for my business. I'm actually advertising, and we all think that. And then they're like, okay, well, now I need to look into it. So that's kind of where I'm hitting with this $11, if that makes sense. It is for people that are kind of confused and kind of like all over the place, but it's literally for people that are like, I don't know if I did it right, or I don't know what I did. So it's like 1, 2, 3, ads now live, and you're going to get some interest. Now, do you want to dive deeper and do you want to go into it? Hopefully that makes sense. So
It absolutely does.
yeah.
Let me just see your button again.
Okay. So this says launch a real meta ad in 10 minutes for $11, which is why I struggle with it, because it's like, it makes it sound, it's easy. It's like, yeah, I can get my first ad launched within 10 minutes, or a real one.
Right.
And all of that. So, but it's like, is it enough of a call to action? Is it enough of a,
Oh yes.
do the thing?
Oh
So-
yes, it's a great call to action. That is
Okay.
what buttons should be on the export
Okay.
track. That's what a button should be. Your customers should click the button, and they're clicking into their future basically, so that they
Right.
can. Yes, that's a really
Okay.
great call to action.
Okay. Well, and I actually had that conversation with Dante, because I went back and watched the video where you said with a button, it is a call to action, but it also still sells. And I said that, I was like, your counterpart said, because he was like, get instant access now. And I was like, okay, cool, but this is another place to use messaging. And he's like, got it. And so that's when we started into the, not only is it a call to action, but it's actually telling you what you're doing to get you that extra screen time. So I'm like, okay. So I just wanted your opinion if you thought that works. And then I had that on all of them, except for when I got to 3 simple steps. I did keep it as show me how to get started. I think that actually works here. If they've scrolled that far and they're looking at the 3 different steps, it's like, wait, okay, well, show me how to get started. And then when I had the offer stack, get instant access. So unless you just think I should have the same call to action for all of them and not try to tweak it, I partially thought maybe those actually fit better there. But again, it's all just a kind of a guesswork at this point. But
I think it should all be the same exact button.
Okay. Easy
Like
peasy.
at your order form, instead of just get instant access for 11, like they can see themselves in that. When you change that button text, they can see themselves in that process.
Gotcha.
Make your first real ad in 10 minutes for 11. I would make every single, as your control, as what we start with, I would make every button the exact same here.
Right. Cool. Well, and again, knowing clarity, the point is what's going to be above the fold. If they actually do scroll through all of this, then it's, then obviously they see the consistency. Okay. So that's an easy. All right. So next I just got to finish the order form and all that. Okay, cool. I'm really happy with the changes, and I knew you would be too. I just wanted to see. And once I have the video, which I'll have the video done hopefully this week, which again, it's just me talking about, I'm still debating and if I'm going to go a little humorous or not, or if it's just going to be me. What are your thoughts on, and I can't remember if we talked about this before, thoughts on autoplay? Yes, do autoplay automatically just to see, and if they don't like it, they'll move out. Okay.
100%. Start with autoplay, and if you find that it's not working, then turn off autoplay. But you should be fine with autoplay.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Well,
For that video too, tough. It's such a fun question because you're like basically you're almost just making a new brand here. Right? You can see the domain is ads that make sense.
yep. I'm going totally like again. Yeah. I am branding. That's exactly. I'm moving the different direction, and then yeah.
Which means you get to set your brand. You get to set who
Yep.
you are and how you want people to see you.
Right. And that's the whole point. The goal is, and what I've been working with Claude and ChatGPT and Dante is, my goal is to be the calm ads guy. I mean, again, there's so much confusion in the world. There's so much complexity, which is great, and people that want to, but I just picture the mom at home that wants to make hair bows while she's taking care of her kids, and she wants to run ads and she wants to do e-com, but she doesn't know about ClickFunnels or she doesn't know about Etsy, and she wants to run ads and she's looking at Meta and like, my brand is going to be how this is simple, this is easy, it's not complex. If you want complex, then you can buy and you can be all the things that we can do later. But even with that, I'm going to explain it not with jargon. It's not going to be like I'm talking to a brain surgeon. Doug's going to be like, this is what sales is. This is what leads is. Do you want traffic or do you want to sell a product? Which is it? You decide. So it's simple and easy. And so that's kind of the brand I'm going for, is the calm, easy, simple ads make sense. That's why if you look at the top, even my when I have my SEO, it says simple ads. That's literally what I have it going in, and all of that. And so I'm really leaning into that. So yeah, that's my brand. I'm still a funny guy. So I don't want to go like probably like goofy humor, although I might. Claude has created me over a full year of reels to do my daily Russell do something every single day. So it's all about teaching and explaining, and then also leading into pain. So I'll probably, when you start putting my personality into it, you're gonna see that. But it's not going to be like me dancing and doing TikTok goofy trends. So I'm not going to lean that hard into it. So it's just kind of yeah. So I can make my brand whatever I want to. I want it to be me because I don't want to be somebody else.
And I think you should make it you.
Yeah.
Just you. You are a fairly chill guy, but you're also a really excited guy. You are funny, but you're not forced funny. You're funny in the right moments. I would make my video very similar to that. Like Christine, all of her stuff is funny, but if you look at her headline, it's make funny ads. She doesn't show people how to make ads. She shows people how to make funny ads.
Yeah, make funny videos for your ads. Yeah.
So everything is funny that she's doing, over the top funny, but that's what she teaches. So you model that but for yourself.
Cool.
Little humor
That's what I thought.
is great, but it doesn't need to be so over the top like you did last time.
Yeah. And okay. And that's what I thought too. Like I said, I mean, there are parts of me but I'm also, I'm leaning into, small businesses. Well, and again, as I said earlier, this week has been great. Spent a lot of time with God, and this business is kind of it's taking a mind of its own, and it's going in a couple of different directions. It's obviously, I'm realizing now that, hey, this is going to be I've got two different customers right now that I realized this yesterday that I'm going to be working towards. One is a small business owner. Like I said, it's the guy who is a solopreneur, basically. Doesn't have a marketing budget, that wants to do it but can't do it himself, or he wants to do it himself because he can't hire anybody. He doesn't have an ads guy like you do. So he's like, I've got to do it all myself. That's what my product is for. Here's how to do it. If you want to go deep, then do this. And then you can do my weekly or my monthly challenges where you pay money to do a Zoom like this and we talk. And then you can pay me to look at your ad. And then if you have the extra, if you want me to run it, you can. And then the other side, I've talked to two guys from my church this week who have blue collar businesses. So they're, 2-3 million. And so they want to spend money on ads, but they're also owners and they don't want to do it. And so they're already talking to me about what I would charge them to do to run their ads for them. And I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do that. So my wife was like, why not? Get paid for you to sit here and run ads. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I'm offering them a very steep discount to beginning because I need case files and I need video stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot of reels for them because I have one mechanic and then one moving company. So I'm like, we're going to do all the trendy, funny stuff because there's no mechanics around my area that are actually doing anything. You see their website and then you see pictures of the inside of a car, and I'm like, that's cool, but that's not what people in 2026 are looking at. So I'm really going to run those. So it's like my business is going two different directions, and I love it. And because I told the guy yesterday, he was like, I said, well, I have this course. And he goes, I don't want to learn anything. What do I have to pay you to do it? And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm
Our
like,
favorite
well,
customers.
yeah, exactly. Well, exactly too. It's like, well, and that's what I told my wife. I was like, I'm going to sell this for $11. I'm going to have my upgrade. By the time if somebody buys my OTOs, they've spent over $1,000 with me, which is great. I mean, which is really great. That's a 2 comma club just waiting to happen. And then of course you have those people that they do all the thing and they're like, well, crap, I need Doug to look at it. So they pay my VIP experience to ask me questions in a Zoom once a month. And then they're like, Doug, can I send you a video or can you look at my ad? And I'm like, cool, here, it costs this much. I will do a Loom. I'll do a 20-minute overview of your ad. I'll tell you what to fix. And then, or pay me to set up your ad, or my ultimate offer, which is pay me to run it for 2 months just to get you the thing. And so it's like, it has this life that can get me to a place. And she's like, well, can't you just get like 10 people to pay you to do it for 2 months? I'm like, yes, but I want to sell it on the back end. And then, so I like how this is going. And then I'm just going to take all that, use all that and funnel it towards all the other things I want to do, which is still the bride thing is still there. I know it's a good product and just, I'm going to get money flowing. And when I figure all this out, it clicks and I become like Russell, where I'm like, just put a red button on it and everything works. I'll be like, you know what, just do that. And it works. And so it just kind of hit me today. I was like, wow, this is taking a life of its own. I'm going towards people that don't have any money like we did when we started photography. And so I had to learn everything. I'm going to make it easy for them. Spending $1,000 to learn ads is a lot cheaper than what I spent to learn ads. And so doing that, or you got the people that are like, you know what, I don't have time. I'm too busy running my business. Let me pay you to do it. And I'm like, cool, my time is valuable. So it's that whole thing. So I'm really excited for that and see where this goes as far as this and how this expands. So, and here we are, OFA and ClickFunnels is at the beginning of it. So going to be interesting. Oh, that was my question. So I have a guy, my mechanic guy. I really want to get him. My first thought was I'm going to get him to get into ClickFunnels. I'm going to do the agency thing. So I guess with mechanics, and this might be the same with different businesses, they have a specific software that they use for mechanics, and it's tied to, it has a CRM. It's tied to all their inspections. So basically, whenever they fix a car, they have to take photos. It ties to their customers. It ties to their POS. It ties to everything. They even have website templates, which they can choose from, and including it also has, it's tied to, it is to CRM, and it has the ability to email, and it has also, they have offers. I guess whoever created the software has specific offers that they've tried before for mechanics that you could just access and go, hey, we tried this coupon and it works. And I'm like, well, A, that's good for me. B, that's challenging because if I wanted to pull them over to, because I'm on funnels guy. Every time I run an ad, what offer are we giving them? I'm going to send them to an offer on our site. So it's going to be hard for me to like just try to, because I originally was like, I'll pull your domain over and I'll just run your website through ClickFunnels. Sounds more like I'm probably just going to have to create a funnel for him. And then from the funnel, it's going to end up going back to his software because it's specifically made for that industry. Like there's no me pulling them away from that. And even with emails, and that's going to be a challenge too, because how am I supposed to, I'm going to, he has a list of over 7,000 people, clients. And I'm like, and he's not doing anything. And that just made me happy. I'm like, you're not doing anything to your 7,000? He's like, no. And I'm like, bro, you're like, you've got a gold mine. Just open up the treasure box. And so, but I won't be able to like access them through ClickFunnels. I won't be able to run a workflow through there because it's all in the software. So
he can't export.
It's going to be interesting.
He can't export his contacts from that software.
We haven't talked about it. I'm sure he probably could.
I'm sure he could. I'm sure it probably. Also, I guarantee you could also use like Zapier, Make.com, or any.
I use Zapier a lot.
Yeah, like you could just make the email workflows to go out to his people from his software. You can get over those hurdles, no problem.
Because I was like, well, I get the CRM, I get the POS, all that's tied to the customer. I totally get ordering parts, inspections, all that legal stuff. Totally get that. I don't like what they're doing for their website, but he's like, it's involved in the software. And so there are people that are doing it. I'm like, okay, fine. I won't, it's a mechanic shop. It's not a photography website. So it doesn't have to be the world. I get that. And I'm like, I'm excited to look at their offers because I'm like, somebody else spent the time and effort to go, these are coupons and offers that we have seen that have worked for mechanics. I'm like, cool, let me take that offer and then put it into a funnel and use it for my ad and everything like that. And so, but it was just a matter of like, so how am I gonna email? So I totally could. I could either, so even though he's got it in his system, instead of trying to learn a new system, let me just add them. I'm probably gonna have to go to the agency side for ClickFunnels because if I do this for one guy and I start doing it for more than one, I don't want 7,000 automotive clients on my ads workflow webs. You know what I mean? So that makes perfect sense. If I can export them, it'd probably be easier for me, especially with more design with ClickFunnels to be able to send them, especially when they go through a funnel. I want them in a workflow to be able to keep bugging them about, hey, you didn't get your $25 off repair or $19.99 oil change, and all of that. Okay. Because I was like, man, I'm gonna have to work two softwares, but that would work. Okay, cool.
Not a chance. Yeah, I would never tell you to do that. That's so brutal.
Yeah.
And for right now, you probably have the ClickFunnels account that gives you 3 workspaces. So for this first client, just spin up another workspace. You can give them access to that workspace and you can just do this and you can try it. And then if you like it and you're like, oh yeah, this is the gold mine, then absolutely go to an agency account.
Yeah, well, and that's because again, I'm doing both of them very cheaply at the beginning because obviously it's like I know what I'm worth and I know the amount of effort I'm going to put in, but it's also you have to convince other people that you are as well. And so it's kind of like getting there, and I want to have that proof of him saying, "Oh my gosh, this is whatever." And he has such a low, his expectations are so low. He's like, "I want a 4% increase." I'm like, "Bro, 4%? You know what I can do with just running an?" He's doing no advertising whatsoever. He has, I mean, like he has an Instagram page with like 33 posts, and it's just pictures of cars. We love you, and I'm just like, I'm like, bro, like, give me a week of doing funny reels and then let me run those towards an ad. And he goes, I was like, have you got any testimonials? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, has anybody recorded? He goes, I have 50 people I could call right now to give you a video of your testimony. I'm like, I'm like, you're holding back Niagara Falls right now. So I'm excited. I'm like 5%. How about 10% by July? Like, it's a lot different than someone who's been trying ads and they're like, I don't believe it. And you have to convince them, or they've been paying someone $4,000 a month and getting nothing. I'm like, oh, but anyway, okay. Well, that's all I have. And obviously there's not many of us here. Also, I sent you an email last Thursday, a week ago. Not sure if you saw it. I know you're extremely busy. I sent it to the Dante. So just, again, it's whenever you have time to look at it, if you see it, it's probably it's my personal email, but it was on the 12th. So it was a week ago.
Does the last name start with it was on the 12th.
Yeah, I went to the Dante at clickfunnels.com. It brought up your. Okay. So just whenever, look at that, just, and all of that, just if you have any thoughts on that. But other than that, I'm good. I got to run my daughter to art. And so I just wanted you to look over it and see all of that and go, and I'm going to get this hopefully live this weekend because I'm excited to see what this does with the $11 product and get that going. So I'll have updates for you soon. So thanks so much, buddy.
Doug. You got it, man. Awesome work. All right, man, I love my job. Okay, hey, gang, we still have 20 minutes. It's only 11:40. If anybody has any other questions, anything you need to talk about, feel free to let me know. It's a pretty small class today, so it's just Patricia and Vladimir. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to go over or talk about, feel free to just unmute. You don't even have to worry about the whole raise my hand thing. If not, it's perfectly fine. We might just end a little bit early, which is A-okay. That'll just mean that I'm on time to a meeting for once. They will love that.
Dante, just a quick question. Any matrix, when you send broadcast, is there a time, is there any time you guys send them?
Like a best sending time?
Yeah,
that really depends.
You know how you guys track everything.
Yes, we do, but it really depends. It's industry to industry, customer to customer. Like, for instance, there's if you were like a health and wellness product, maybe you had like a running app that helped make sure that people were running and was tracking their runs and their health benefits and all that, right? If you had that app, you'd probably send that email at 6:30 in the morning when people should be up and running and doing the thing. If you had a pizza parlor, I'd have you send your email at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon that says, hey, you thinking about what to do for dinner? I can have you a pizza ready in 20 minutes. Order here. Because that's when they're thinking about the thing, right? It's when the action for the customer, it's when it's front of mind, it's when they're feeling the pain. So best times, honestly, are completely industry, customer, and product specific.
Yeah, I probably should send my stuff like at night. I know that they perform better if sent over the weekend. Most of my purchases, for some reason, they do occur over the, when people are off. It's a product of leisure. But if it's something, sometimes I don't want to wait until the weekend, right? Like you're wasting time. So, like I'm just thinking how.
Have you ever called those customers and asked why they purchased on the weekend? Like, for instance, is the weekend when you're sending the email that's saying, hey, buy my product, and they're only buying on the weekends because that's when we're prompting them to buy? Or are you prompting them all through the week and they're just buying on weekends? Because if it's the latter, if it's the second option, then I would have to guess more than likely they went out and did a leisure experience. Like maybe they went golfing, maybe they just went on the boat with their buddies. They had a cigar, they hated it, and now cigars are front of mind. So like maybe as they're doing those things, it's prompting them. So what do you think about all that?
I mean, I haven't called, so I don't know. My guess is that over the weekend people are relaxed. Like during the week, there's a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got news, you got politics, you're sidetracked, you got all kinds of things going on, right? So when you are, thinking about product like this, then like over the weekend, it's more family time, me downtime. I think the mindset is just different. So maybe that's where, that's the reason. But I've noticed even while I was running ads that things were like having better statistics during the over the weekend than during the week. And I don't know. I mean, like I just created a broadcast, just sent it over to my list. It's still I'm looking at the statistics. I don't know if I should, if even if I sent it at night, like that I should have sent it at night instead of during the day. But yeah, like I'm just trying to figure these things out just so the emails don't get clogged, they don't get lost, and they get seen, and things like that. But let me share the screen. I got some questions here that I'm actually surprised about.
Cool.
Real quick. So just based on the statistics, right? So I sent 1765, right? Now it is delivered 1149, only 65%. I never recorded this being. It's been a while since I sent the emails. I don't remember it being this slow when it comes to this. Is the deliverability, right? Like that means that 600-700 emails did not even hit the inbox, right?
Yes. Like an easy way to look at this is you have 66% delivered. So
yeah,
or 65% delivered.
65%.
So I'm looking for 35% scattered across these options, and I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing 7% scattered. So it looks like some of those emails just didn't send. Click your delivered. Let's see what happens.
Oh, right here it says 1252. You see, like, I mean, these numbers are just all over the map.
You close that. Yeah, close that down now. Just reload your browser really quick.
Yeah, find the statistics on this thing being not accurate.
We're missing like 400 emails.
Yeah, they don't show anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Scroll me up. Go to view details for me. I think that's just, yeah. Keep going down. Recipient count is fine. Okay. It's so interesting. Close that down again. Where would they be? Go back to your broadcasts at the top in your breadcrumbs. Okay. And it's just Grandmaster 1.
Sent.
Yeah, you can go to sent if you'd like.
Doesn't really send. Show the numbers.
Can you scroll to the right at all?
That says no. That's the. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
But that's not gonna give me what I want. Where did they go? Click into that email one more time. Yes, lovely.
I mean, if I had unsubscribed, right, they would bounce. Like I have these guys that bounce.
You have an unsubscribed category, so you'd see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, anybody who had previously unsubscribed would bounce, but you wouldn't even have sent it to them. Bounce is going to be like if a check bounces, the cash isn't there. They gave you a bad email and the email was undeliverable, so it bounced. Unsubscribed would be people that unsubscribed in this email using the unsubscribe link in that email.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't really get any of that. Where did those people go?
Oh,
awesome question.
Now it's growing. Now look at this. Now delivered 1306.
It is
when we opened it earlier.
It was showing
12.
It's
at 12. Yeah,
something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's showing as it's sent.
Yeah, it says showing as complete.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a delay. I mean, I sent this maybe an hour ago.
Oh.
Is it still sending?
That doesn't concern me that much then.
Okay.
A little bit. This is not a huge list.
Yeah.
I would expect this to have gone out just immediately. Just go back down to your performance and let me see that delivered rate. And it's still, let me get this out of here.
It's still 65%.
Still 65 with 1149.
Yeah, so it's not even reading. So when you click on it, it's not properly registering the statistics.
Click on delivered.
Now it's 1335. Now it's 30 more than before.
It's growing. So it's still sending.
Yeah. Okay.
This is how I want you to check.
So you see, like right now, it's 77, clicked 13, not 11, bounced 5 more, unsubscribed. Bring him on, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get with support.
Okay.
if you can make them a quick loom, that would be so useful and helpful for them.
Okay.
But I'd like you to get with support and just simply ask them, why is this broadcast showing as complete when it is still actively sending to registrants or to my list?
Gotcha.
That's going to prompt them to go in and do a full investigation and come back with fine. I'm not used to seeing this. I don't.
Oh,
think,
I've had
I don't
between
think
you and I.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, between you and I don't think these statistics. I never kind of trust them. And reason being is like certain workflows. Let's say, they were showing like some really bogus numbers. I mean, literally had nothing to do with the reality, and I had to kind of figure out the logic. What was like why the distortion and how, so I can know how to track him, right? The what was open, what was red, things like that, right? And like I had instances where the system would show like, 5,000 cents, and I only got like whatever 1,700-1,800 subscribers, right? Like, so and it says like 5,000 cents, and then it throws off everything else. Oh, 300 people opened, so that's like, whatever 15% or whatever it is. Like, it's like totally not even, let's say 7-8% open rate.
Right.
And I would have to like do the math, and and then even the math that I did, I didn't even know if those open rates were correct. You know what I mean? Like, everything was just a mishmash.
And
I
that's
did address that.
interesting to me. I'm not used to seeing that. Data is data, right? And,
Yeah.
reporting is very difficult in all softwares across the board. But we're pretty darn close. Like, when I'm looking at stats, it's always at least pretty darn
Okay,
close.
now it updated it. Okay.
So I want to know. I still want you to reach out to support. Why did this
Yeah.
broadcast show complete in your account
Yeah.
when it was still actively sending?
Yeah,
I'd
I
like
can
them to
do
do an
that.
investigation on that, especially if you're getting skewed data in your workflows and other emails.
Oh yeah, I get it all the time. Mhm.
Okay, I want you to report this to them and then let them know about those other cases too. Let's get an investigation going on those stats.
Gotcha. Will do.
Cool.
Will do. Thank you so much, buddy.
Absolutely, you got it, Vladimir. Nice stuff. This is for the your cigars.
Yeah, the Grandmaster.
cigars?
So I just
Cool.
did I just fired out the basic the basic funnel.
Yeah.
With just one $3 upsell and $1 upsell for the pre-sale.
Nice.
And just wanted to kind of test the waters to see where people are. I haven't emailed this list in a few weeks, and it was busy, but it was also like I was dealing with all kinds of stuff, and threw me off when it comes to just writing anything. But in this particular case, like I wanted to get a better idea when's the product going to be on shore and when can I start delivering. So now I thought that I just check it out, and then I'm going to hit the main basically list.
You have clarity on this funnel, yes?
I do. Let me just take a look. This $4.99 sales. What do I see? Upfront sales. Okay, maybe that includes sold a couple of boxes. Yeah, clarity.
Well, don't forget, you're looking at, go back to that in the top
Yeah.
right. Whenever you're looking at stats, you always have a time filter, so you're looking at that time. If
Yeah,
you're trying to find
okay.
specifically like just the broadcast, you would just do today, pretty much.
Gotcha. Let me. Yeah, I don't think there's anything today. Grandmaster, so unique visitors, all views, 0 opt-ins. Okay. I mean, now I guess I gotta wait just to see.
And I'm
But
really
yeah.
most interested in your clarity right now.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did install it. Let me see. But the thing also with clarity is like for some reason I don't see like I don't see much.
In clarity?
Yeah, like sometimes and I guess this is just me and a user error that clicks let me see what this is. You see, like I don't know where this thing occurs. So if I hit it here, okay, so that's me actually.
Right.
Okay,
Again,
that
in clarity, you have your time filter at the top. So you would just
yeah,
make it today.
yep, and that's important, right?
And then more than likely
Oh,
those
sorry.
people on that page, they all came in through your email. And I'd be so interested to see how they're acting and reacting to the funnel. Are they flying out of
Yeah,
there quickly? Are they sitting and reading? Right? Because if they're flying out quick, then I know my hook is not strong or
yeah,
congruent with the email. Like, it's just like add to funnel. Well, in this case, it's email to funnel. So maybe I said something in the
yeah.
email that the funnel's not reflecting right. But this early on data is so important. This is awesome.
And how so for example this is 11:22. So somebody okay, this access the gram page remaining there for the entire session range of 30 seconds. The page took approximately 8.2 the page took 8.2 seconds to load.
Whew,
What
that's a
the
long time. Do you
yeah,
remember? Do you remember lazy loading?
so let's look into it right now, but I mean that shouldn't take
Click your
8 seconds.
funnel. Yep.
That's bizarre. Because I'm not using any large pictures or anything like that. There's no video.
Well, and also it's hard to go off one person because they could have had a terrible Wi-Fi connection when they were trying to view the page. So don't freak out about this. It's only one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. Well, let's see the other ones, right?
Well, while
Okay,
we're
hold
here, I
on.
have to go in. I have to go in 1 minute. I have a meeting with Russell that I just can't.
Okay, how do I even
Uh, go back
you
to your.
gotta go. Okay, so
No, it's okay. Go back to your
yeah, yeah,
ClickFunnels
yeah, yeah,
account.
yeah.
I want to check this out. Click your image.
Yep.
Scroll me down a little bit. Lazy loading is off. Great. This should not lazy load. Every single image down below on the page should
Yep.
be lazy loading true. There it
Okay,
is,
so this
lazy
one
load.
should be true.
So yes, so what this is now it's going to prioritize your top image. It's going to prioritize that before
Oh,
anything else. None of these other images will load until that first one loads. This will speed you up massive.
okay. I mean, that's
Yep.
easy thing to fix. As long as
Abs-
that doesn't end up like kind of loading them as they're scrolling, you know.
No, nobody's
Uh,
going to scroll fast enough to have. Nobody's even going to know. They would have to speed scroll, and that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, thank you so much. And no, I appreciate it. You gotta go. I will take. Okay, so I got 6 live users now.
Look
You
at
see, like
that.
this
Come
is
on now. This is
yeah, no,
where we live right now,
I
Vladimir. We
am
live
excited.
here. We watch these videos. We see what customers are doing. If you're finding hurdles and roadblocks they're encountering, you're tweaking live right now in the moment. Awesome stuff.
You got it, buddy. Thank you so much, Dante.
Always
I
a pleasure,
appreciate it.
Vladimir. You got it, man.
Take care,
Great
bud.
work.
You got it. Love.
All right,
Hey,
gang.
thank
On
you.
that note, it's got to be a fast one today. Great job. Love being here with you guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a replacement. I think I'm flying to Boise tomorrow, or I'm flying to Boise soon. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to have a replacement for us. And next week, the schedule right now is kind of up in the air. I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to get everything covered. We should have some great people here, some that you've already met, who are ready and willing and able to help you guys. But next week, just to put it on your radar, we might have a weird day where I have to cancel. Like, for instance, next Tuesday, we're moving. I already know this. I'll tell you right now. Next Tuesday, the Trey session is moving to Thursday. Guaranteed immediately. So Trey will not be here Tuesday. He will be here Thursday, though. So just bear with me as we get into it. It is a wild week, but love being here with you guys. Great work as